Real Madrid never stands still. Just when it seems like their squad is already bursting with brilliance, a galaxy of talent so dazzling it seems complete, they manage to uncover yet another rising star. While the football world is still in awe of Mbappe, Vinicius, and Bellingham, Madrid's ever-watchful eye has turned to South America,
more precisely to Argentina, where a 17-year-old prodigy is making waves. His name? Franco Mastantuono. The question is no longer if Real Madrid will sign him, but how quickly he'll adapt to life at the Bernabeu.
This young, left-footed magician from River Plate feels almost engineered for the iconic white jersey. Why is the teenager, still months away from turning 18, already on Madrid's radar with such urgency? What does he possess that has the most powerful club in the world so eager to act fast? Strap in, because Mastantuono might just be the final piece in Real Madrid's next-generation masterpiece. And for the rest of La Liga, this is your early warning.
To understand his buzz, we have to go back to the beginning, because Franco's path isn't your typical footballer's journey. Long before he was hailed as Argentina's next big thing, he was actually thriving in another sport, tennis.
An individual discipline demanding sharp focus and mental strength. At the age of just 11, Franco faced a life-changing decision: continue chasing trophies with a racket or follow his heart to the football pitch. Thankfully for football fans everywhere, he chose the ball, and from that moment, his rise was nothing short of extraordinary.
He joined the Academy of River Plate, a legendary talent factory, and tore through the ranks with incredible speed. Coaches immediately saw something rare, a spark that separated him from the rest. By early 2024, before he had even turned 17, River Plate's head coach, Martín Demichelis, promoted him to train with the first team.
Then came his official debut, and just days later, he scored in the Copa Argentina. At 16 years, 5 months, and 24 days old, Mastantuono became the youngest goal scorer in the club's history. This wasn't just potential, it was proof.
So, what exactly makes him so unique? It's not just the records, it's his style, a rare blend of flair, intelligence, and decisiveness. Franco is what Argentina calls an enganche, a classic attacking midfielder, a role that feels like it's disappearing in the modern game.
But he brings it to life with elegance. Every touch seems effortless. He moves like the ball is stitched to his boot. His vision is incredible, delivering passes through packed defenses, seeing options others don't. And when he decides to shoot, his left foot strikes like a cannon.
Look at his numbers through mid-2025, and they already show impact well beyond his age. Maybe he finishes with 5 or 10 goals and a similar number of assists in 40 or 50 matches, but it's when he delivers that matters. A decisive goal in a tense match at the Monumental.
A vital assist in the Libertadores, a moment of brilliance that electrifies the stadium. He's not just producing stats, he's influencing games, taking responsibility, asking for the ball, and playing with the confidence of someone far older.
And that's the key. Watch him for just a few minutes and you forget he's only 17. The decisions he makes, the risks he takes, the leadership he shows, it's veteran-level composure wrapped in youthful energy. That rare combination of skill, personality, and promise is exactly why Real Madrid sees him as a perfect addition to their evolving squad. Because this isn't random. This is part of a master plan.
Under the guidance of lead scout Juni Calafat, Madrid has been executing a long-term strategy: secure elite young talent before they become global superstars. They took that bet with Vinicius at Flamengo, with Rodrigo at Santos, with Endrick at Palmeiras, and with Arda Güler, the Turkish sensation. Franco Mastantuono is simply the next name on that carefully curated list.
And here's where it gets even more intriguing, because Franco wouldn't be just another name on the bench. He might be exactly what Real Madrid's future midfield needs. There's no question that Real Madrid's midfield is already elite, a fusion of strength, versatility, and technical brilliance. Players like Bellingham, Valverde, Camavinga, and Tchouaméni form a fearsome engine room. But Franco brings something none of them do.
He's the rhythm changer, the one who slows the tempo, unlocks defenses in tight spaces, and delivers the final killer pass. While the comparison is bold, he echoes the creative influence once held by legends like Luka Modrić and Toni Kroos, not as a replacement, but as a new flavor, a different kind of threat, a spark of Argentine flair in a team built on balance and power. Naturally, clubs across Europe have taken notice. In the spring of 2025, a tug of war began. Premier League heavyweights, Barcelona, and others all made inquiries. But it's Real Madrid, once again sticking to its long-term strategy, that appears to have gained the upper hand.
Reports suggest negotiations with River Plate are already underway, focusing on a fee near his release clause, initially 45 million euros, though some say it's recently climbed to 50 million euros. The plan? Wrap up the deal now and bring him to Spain in August 2025, right after his 18th birthday, when FIFA rules would allow the move.
Now picture it, the 2025-26 season. Where does a teenager like Mastantuono fit into such a star-studded team? Surprisingly, his arrival might have a bigger impact than expected. No, he won't be expected to start every match, and that's not the point. What Madrid wants is a dynamic, adaptable talent who can slot in when needed, soak up experience, and deliver flashes of brilliance.
In a 4-3-3, he could operate as the link between midfield and attack. In a 4-4-2 diamond, he might be the creative tip, feeding runners like Vinicius and Mbappe with surgical passes. He's got options. Franco can float in the middle as a modern number 10, or shift to the right wing and cut inside to unleash that powerful left-footed shot. That role, often filled by Bellingham or Rodrigo, could suit him perfectly. And imagine a fluid front line. Vini and Mbappe up top, supported by a rotating trio of creative midfielders, Bellingham, Arda Güler, and Franco. The thought alone is enough to make any defense panic.
Still, one big question lingers. Can an 18-year-old really handle the spotlight at the Bernabeu? That stadium can be both a launch pad and a pressure cooker. Many seasoned players have crumbled under the weight of the white shirt, but those who know Mastantuono believe he's built differently. River Plate coaches speak of a mature, grounded young man with strong mental resolve. His background in tennis, where he learned to face pressure alone, gave him an inner strength many his age lack. He thrives under expectations, and that could make all the difference.
More importantly, he wouldn't walk into Madrid's locker room alone. He'd be joining a core of young stars already thriving in the same environment. Bellingham, Camavinga, Güler, Endrick. Add in the guidance of experienced leaders, and Mastantuono's transition could be smoother than expected. He's not just arriving as a prospect, he's stepping into a system built for future kings.
Because make no mistake, this is about the long game. Real Madrid isn't just building a team to win next season, they're assembling a dynasty to dominate the next decade. Franco Mastantuono, the boy who once had to choose between a tennis court and a football pitch, might just become one of the defining players of that era.
And for the rest of La Liga, that's a terrifying thought. Mastantuono is now part of the Madrid machine, and the real question is, has Real Madrid placed a bold bet on a teenager, or is Xabi Alonso's vision already unfolding right before our eyes at the Bernabeu?